Yo, what's going on? My name is Jay. I'm with Midwest and Beyond, and we're here at Fearless MMA in Janesville, Wisconsin. Get ready to interview Darren, the Cobra Coleman. Learn a little bit more about him and his fight coming up February 15th. Let's get into it. Yo, what's going on, man? My name is Jay. I'm with Midwest and Beyond, and we here with
Darren, the Kobra Coleman.
How you doing, man?
Good.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you for having me here, man. So we wanted to come check out Darren. He's an up-and-coming MMA fighter. Tell him a little bit about you, man. I guess we can start off with your record right now.
Basically, I'm a 5-1 fighter, located coming out of the same home city as you, Beloit, Wisconsin, born and raised. Kind of got into the sport at a late age, about 23, 24 years old, going on 27 now, so not too long. Kind of knew myself, kind of just got into the deep end, dove into the deep end right away, got busy, about 4 or 5 fights almost in my first year. So kind of got to it, had a lot of success right away, and kind of that's what put me into the position that I'm in now. Kind of
Most definitely.
5-1 fighter.
5-1. Oh, cool. So, talk about how you got into the sport. You mentioned that you jumped into it late. What inspired you to even start fighting? Tell us about that.
That's actually crazy. So I actually seen, so you know how they have like the ads and stuff on YouTube or whatever. So it was like a fighting ad and people was hitting the bag and whatever. I had a little bit of wrestling. I did maybe 6 months, 3 months. Got murked every match. Quit. I didn't like the singers, bro, and I had no muscle over at the time, so I was skinny as hell. It did not look right. Yeah. So I didn't do wrestling too much, but yeah, I seen the YouTube ad, and then I had a dream about it. I had a dream about it. And some of my body was like, all right, next month I'm gonna go give it a shot. And then so I went there, and actually my first day coming here was actually a spar day. And I actually got injured my first day. A lot of people didn't even know. I ended up finishing the rounds, everything. Ended up going to the hospital that night, played it off because I didn't want to look like no punk in front of everybody, especially my first day and stuff like that. Yeah. And it ended up, had every ligament in my jaw then they pulled. Yeah, but I still ended up coming back. Some reason. Like I said, that was my first day ever even coming into the gym after the dream and everything. Most people would have been like, yeah, hell no, I'm not doing that again. Right. Whatever. But I came back in and obviously, it was all for a reason, man.
Most
Everything kind of falls in effect, and I don't know.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's weird.
Talk a little bit more about that dream. Like, so when you had the dream, what was it? It was just a dream of you fighting. It was, because it sounded like it was meant to be. You know what I mean? So in the dream, was it something that told you like, hey, I need to fight, or was it just you picturing yourself? How was it, man?
Man, really, it wasn't even me fighting. It was me. Like kind of how they were hitting the bag and just hitting mitts in the gym. I was just hitting the mitts and hitting the bag kind of in my dream. That's really it. Yeah. And when I got into it, I was never thought I was gonna do it like at a pro level or at the level I'm doing it now. I kind of got into it kind of like the typical person where we're gonna get in shape, kind of build self-confidence, learn how to defend myself a little bit more needed if I have to, teach my kids, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And that turned into me kind of like beating or overcoming a lot of the people that were beating me at first, and then me kind of getting above them, and then going to try competition, excelling in the competition. So let me try one more, and one more, kind of kept leading to one more, and then now it's kind of a lifestyle, and I kind of couldn't see myself without it now. I'm here every day, 2-3 times a day. So I mean, this is kind of like my second home now. So
that's what's up. So as far as kind of progressing and continuing to do it, like what keeps you motivated? Is there a certain level that you want to reach, or are you just doing it for the love?
There's definitely a certain level I want to reach. I want to be UFC champion, honestly. Sounds crazy. There was a time that was kind of
sound crazy.
There was a time that, like, not even too long ago, where I just wanted, I don't know, become champion of Wisconsin. And kind of once I became that, or chosen few, I was like, what's next? And it kind of made me have more faith and belief in myself to the point I can go higher and beyond that now, out of Wisconsin now, which I'm kind of trying to do February 15th out of Minnesota, which I'm sure we can get to. But Motivation is kind of family, kids. I absolutely hate seeing the people that I love in positions as they are. Uh, whether it's car struggles, rent struggles, food struggles, whatever it is. For some reason, I always want to help people, and I absolutely hate when my family has problems, and I want to put myself in a position where I can help the people around me if needed to. And another thing is the people in Beloit, honestly, that come up to me and tell me that they seen me on TV or say that I inspire and motivate them and stuff like that. Never seen myself in a position where I would motivate people. So now I feel like I kind of got more of a purpose, especially in the city environment we come from. There's not a lot of purpose out there. A lot of where somebody wants to be or where they want to go, a direction in their life, probably other than sports. And we don't even got the best sports system over there to even help the kids over there with that.
Most definitely.
So it's like little stuff like that where I'm seeing I'm inspiring younger people, even some people older than me. So that's kind of another thing that kind of motivates me a lot.
Man, that's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope, and you definitely on your way, man. 5-1, and you mentioned, UFC champion, and it sounded crazy. I don't think it sounds crazy, man. I mean, what sounds crazy to me is the dream. You know what I mean? And you actually following that feeling and stepping into it and continuing to go, man. Like I think that step is big within itself, and then just the fact that you continue to go, and now you got your eyes set on the UFC champ. I think it's start off with visualizing it. Once you visualize it, it's up to you to keep it going. So most definitely, man. So tell us a little bit about that first fight when you first, your first fight. You know what I mean? How did that go?
So you guys good questions, man. It's probably my favorite interview already, man. You just started.
Most definitely,
man. The first fight was actually crazy. All right, so there was a girl named Rachel. I don't know if she has any advantage. Oh, she used to, but a girl named Rachel who used to fight in this gym and stuff like that, pro fighter. And so I got to the event to fight, and she asked me who am I supposed to fight, and the whole time, because I'm not I'm newer to the fight. I didn't know I was supposed to know who I'm supposed to be fighting, right? So I'm just there, and then you don't know who the fuck you fighting, blah blah. And so she said, hold on, I'm gonna go find out. And so she come back. And all right, so I don't know if you when you compete or whatever. There's sometimes you get into a room and you analyze everybody, and you be like, you see a dude in there, you could tell they built different or something different. You be like, all right, if there was one last person out this room, that'd be the last motherfucker I want to fight. It's that dude or whatever. So that was one of the dudes when I went there, the stockiest dude there, blah blah. I was seeing him hit the mitts. I'm thinking, man, I feel bad for whoever got to fight dude, and I'm over here making it as a joke. Short story. That's the end of who she come back and say I'm fighting, and that's my first fight. And I already knew he was ranked 14. My first fight. I've only fought ranked opponents even my whole career. Like I said, I went off the deep end, kind of got into it quick. But I ended up fighting him. This was literally, it's kind of surreal. I felt like I seen other fighters talk about it, but I felt like I was kind of watching myself from above. I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there in the fight. I kind of was watching myself from above. And they kind of when the finish happened, a rush came back. It was an out of body experience. It's weird. It's weird. Only people that kind of been through it would understand, but it's weird. It definitely was a weird experience.
And you got the dub.
Yeah, knockout.
That's crazy. Knockout first fight.
Round one is a minute.
In a minute.
It was actually minute 43 seconds. My longest fight.
Number 14 rank. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, at that point, I probably would have been like, it's go time.
Yeah, in that fight, I even told my girl, my mans, I was in the car and everything. Look, we didn't know how good I was, man. Like I said, I was complete. I'm still skinny, but at least I got a little something now. Then it was nothing, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't even know. I probably wasn't even the best street fighter at the time. So I didn't even know. I was just winging this shit, really, man. That's what I'm saying. And I'm telling them I got my mans and my girls and stuff like that. If I lose, I'm gonna just see how I do. If I lose, it's a wrap. I'm gonna put it up. I might train here and there. I just ain't gonna compete no more. So so like I said, I won it. So
made it happen.
Just did it. Yeah. For some reason, every combat thing I did, I excelled. First jiu-jitsu tournament, broke a dude's arm, tore his damn arm off. So first jiu-jitsu tournament, the MMA match. So it was just everything just kind of collided perfect. So I was like, I gotta keep going. Let's just see how far it can take me.
Most definitely.
See how far it can take me.
So, what advice you got for, people that's watching, right, that might want to jump into the MMA realm or combat sports in general, that wants to jump in but hesitant, not really sure, they didn't have a dream or they don't have anything, but they got a desire to fight. They want to learn how to maybe defend themselves and just want to jump into it. Any advice that you got for them?
first thing first, I think it's always good to know how to defend yourself. So even if you don't got aspirations on becoming a professional MMA fighter, things like that, it's always good to be able to protect yourself, protect your children, protect your family. Another thing is it's good to be in shape. I feel like the common person should be happy and should be in shape. But what advice I could kind of give somebody, if you're going to start, I wouldn't even start right away and thinking you're gonna be this big MMA fighter, do all this. Start it slow. See if you like it first. See if you can even stand getting punched in the face first. Sometimes you get punched in the face and your whole mindset changes and you don't want to do it no more. It's easy when you're winning, but it sucks when you're losing. So you kind of got to see how you like getting punched in the face. See how you like the pressure moments, because sometimes you get in, like I said, when you get back there, it's just you and another man in shorts and stuff like that. So in pressure moments like that, and like I was just telling you kind of earlier, you know how people are in the B, and especially when they all there, you got the whole B in my fight. So it's like, man, you can't go out there and show your ass. Right. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't give a damn. This the world champion now. They seeing it. They ain't looking at it like that. They gonna tell you what they would have done after the fight. Exactly.
Nah, most definitely.
So I mean, you just got to see if you're built for the nerves, man. It's a different game. It's a hard game. There's not a lot of money into it unless you really know how to market yourself and promote yourself. And then even sometimes then you need a team. So it's just a hard journey to do, man. And you're going to be part of the 5%ers if you even do that. So it's a gamble. It's a gamble. So even if you're good, don't technically mean you're going to make it.
Most definitely. Let's talk about, the discipline, right? Let's talk about the discipline that it takes to even do something like this, right? Because you fight at 145, right? So, let's talk about, I don't know what you walk around, what's your walk around weight. 165.
At a heavy.
So, talk about some of the sacrifices that you have to make as far as training and eating right and things of that nature.
Man, technically, I just depend. So 55, really, bro, like I said, I walk around about 165. When I get in camp, I get down to like 160, 158. So I might only have to cut like 2-3 of water. So I don't got to do too much. I diet a little bit for 55. Eat clean and stuff like that. But 45, I got to be a little bit more locked in. Chicken, rice, broccoli, things like that, fish. So basic stuff like that. Water load. I probably cut about 5 pounds of water even when I cut the 45, because I like to cut all the way down to maybe 150 dieting. My diet normally gets me close, and then staying consistent in the gym. Back to the being disciplined statement I said in another interview before. Even in life, it's kind of hard to be disciplined. That's why I go more off consistency, really, or motivation. Let's say discipline. Yeah, you got to be disciplined. It's hard to stay motivated. Kind of consistency and discipline is key. My bad. That's kind of the way I was trying to word it. Most definitely. Motivation, only lasts kind of so long, or in spurts or things like that. No matter what you do, you're gonna get burnt out sometimes. Sometimes you got to take 2 steps back to take a couple more steps forward. Stuff like that. Kind of like I said, motivation will die out. It's the consistency and actually the discipline that you're gonna fall back on.
Most definitely, that discipline do carry you through when that motivation runs low. 100%, man. 100%. Let's talk about what's next. What you got coming up next? Upcoming fights. How much? Cause you in camp right now, right? So how much left you got at camp? What's the next fight coming up? Give them the details.
So I got about a month and a week. February 15th, Shakopee, Minnesota, fighting number 9 ranked light heavyweight Ryan. Same record as me basically, but he's 4-1, one less fight. He fought in the top promotion in Minnesota his whole career. I fought in the top promotion in Wisconsin my whole career. We both have a win in LFA, which is the highest promotion other than the UFC. So we both have wins there. So everything's kind of identical. He likes to come forward. I like to come forward. We both hit hard. So I don't think this is going to be not only this fight for me and him, because like I said, we're going to enjoy punching each other in the face this whole match, but it's going to be a match for the fans. I think they're going to enjoy it even more than us. Because like I said, I don't think either of us going to take a step back. And like I said, we're both hard hitters. This fight's not going to go the distance. This fight's not going to go the distance. So you want to see a finish, you want to see a highlight, this is a good fight.
Let's definitely make sure y'all tune in. So not to reveal none of your secrets or whatever, but do you see something that you could capitalize in?
Oh, a whole lot. Man, when I tell you, man, I'm taking this fight so serious. I can't afford to lose. I can't afford to lose no more, man. I mean, I know it's not the end of the world if I do. I'm gonna prevail either way. But,
most definitely, you got this, man.
But I can't afford to lose, man. Like I said, I've been working. I went from training 1 to 2 times a day. I'm training 2 to 3 times a day now. I'm being more serious year round with my diet now. I'm not shooting all the way up into crazy numbers anymore like that. I'm in here every day. I do wrestlings now in the morning, so that's one feature that I need to kind of work on a little bit more is my wrestling stuff. So I added a class into that. Yeah, man, like literally my training partners upgraded. So literally everything, man. I'm taking this fight serious, super serious.
That's
bro.
What's up, man. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm watching this tape every single day. Literally watching. I made something with myself where I gotta watch something of him every day of this fight camp. I don't give a damn if it's a tape of him. Like he sings, I don't care if it's him singing, him doing a different sport. I want to see how he walks, what foot he does, which way he likes to turn first, which, you know what I'm saying, which leg he stands up first. I don't care what it is. I want to see every consistency in his movement, what hand he likes to throw first, like literally everything. So I'm literally watching a video every day, running back tape, tape. So
most definitely. So how's the build up? How's the build up been? Like, is it a when you're at this level, is there a press conference and things like that, or is it just weigh in, fight?
Yeah. Actually, I just had it today. We actually just did it today. Went good. We do have weigh-ins. The weigh-ins are normally the day before. The day before the fights and stuff like that.
Cool, man. Cool. So for people that can't make it out to Minnesota, is there a way that they could tune in and watch?
They are going live. I'm not sure what the link is quite yet, but if any time you want to follow me, follow my story. Follow me at Darren the Cobra Coleman. It's at Facebook. I got Twitter or what they call it, X now, Instagram. Same name for every platform. So yeah, make sure to follow me again. That's Darren the Cobra Coleman on all platforms.
All right, cool, man. Well, anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, you already know, man.
Taking the time out, bro.
Most definitely, man.
Appreciate you taking your time out, man. So you putting on for the B, man, and then you coming out here helping me. So
most definitely, man.
This is how we get stuff done, man. We work together, man. Make things happen, man.
Most definitely. Make sure y'all check them out, man. Follow them on all social media platforms. Wish him good luck in his fight coming up, man. He got the city on his back, man, and he gonna bring home the W. What can we say? Again, tell them the fight day one more time?
February 15th, Shakopee, Minnesota.
All right, February 15th, man. Darren, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Good luck, man. And let's get it.
Get some working with you.
Until next time, yeah.